Following the public outcry over the Hatespeech bill, Senate President, according to news agency reports, they said following the public outcry that greeted the Hatespeech bill, the Senate President Ahmed Lawan said the Senate won't pass the proposed anti-free speech bills. Lawan made the disclosure in response to a detailed written protest letter against the hate speech bill and anti-social media bill before the Senate by the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, URIWA. He said legislators will listen to the pulse of the Nigerians who have rejected the bills and will do exactly as they demanded. Lawans had in his letter to Uriwa dated November 20th, 2019, which was endorsed by his chief of staff, Alhaji Babagana M. Aji, but received on December 4th, 2019, titled Reply: Why National Assembly's Bill Against Free Speech Are Unconstitutional by Uriwa. And I'm going to read it out. I write to present the compliments of the President of the Senate, His Excellency Senator Ahmed Ibrahim Lawa, PhD, CON, and to acknowledge receipt of your letter on the above subject, wherein you asked the National Assembly to suspend the infinitum the current attempts at introducing obnoxious legislation to curb access to the social media. His Excellency is appreciative of your concern towards upholding our constitution and your members' continuous use of their talents as writers to promote, protect, and project the human rights of all Nigerians. His Excellency assures you that the Senate will not pass any anti-people's laws. While thanking you, please accept the assurance of the President of the Senate. Urua had on November 13th, 2019, written to the Senate through the offices of the Senate President titled Why National Assembly Bills Against Free Speech Are Unconstitutional by Urua. Even as the group had argued that the National Assembly does not have the right, and that's what one of the things they said. And they said that the freedom of speech, freedom of expression is one of the fundamental rights provided in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended. By virtue of the same other international instruments, it is the freedom to hold opinions, receive ideas and information, and impart ideas and information without interference. Social media is used in reference to the means of expression other than the mainstream media, urging the National Assembly to stop forthwith any attempt to legislate laws that offend the rights to freedom of speech. The rights group reminded the National Assembly that freedom of expression in Nigeria is grounded constitutionally in Section 39 of the CFRN, entrenches the right to freedom of expression in the following words. 1. Every person shall be entitled to freedom of expression, including the freedom to hold opinions and to receive and impart ideas and information without interference. 2. Without prejudice to the generality of subsection 1 of this section, every person shall be entitled to own, establish, and operate any medium for the dissemination of information, ideas, and opinions, provided that no person other than the government of the Federation or of a state or any other person or body authorized by the President on the fulfillment of conditions laid down by an act of the National Assembly shall own, establish, or operate a television or wireless broadcasting a station for any purpose whatsoever. The rights group said similar provisions are also found in Article 9 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Article 19 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights 1948, Article 19 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. It does not appear a mere coincidence that Section 39 of the CFRN, which provides for freedom of expression, comes immediately after Section 38, which provides for right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. Next to thought is expression. The basis for this right, therefore, cannot be overemphasized in a democratic society. It is one of the essential foundations of a democratic society and the basic condition for its progress and development, as held the European Court on Human Rights in Andesite case, arguing that there are a plethora of decided cases guaranteeing free speech. Urua told the Senate that the Supreme Court per Ayola JSC is the case of Medical and Dental Practitioner Disciplinary Tribunal versus Okonkwo 2001, 85 LRCN 905 declared that the courts are the institution. Society has agreed to invest with the responsibility of balancing conflicting interests in a way as to ensure the fullness of liberty without destroying the existence and stability of society itself. Therein lies the wisdom and need for qualification of all rights, including this one most essential right. And they decide to also make reference, as you know, that's how it's done in court. Once a ruling has been effected in any case, then that ruling stands for all. That is what they call justice for all. So it's called equality. So if a case has been, if someone has been declared after a lot of legal discussions and after everything, if someone has been declared free of any crime, then it has to be for every other person. That is what they decide to come up with. So they give example of the case between Gozie Okeke and the state 2003, and they said they gave much more examples on this. So they say section 24 subsection 1 of the Cybercrime Prohibition Prevention etc Act 2015 makes it a criminal offense to send a message or other matter by means of computer systems of network that is grossly offensive, pornographic, or of an indecent, obscene, or menacing character, or cause any such message or matter to be sent or he knows to be false for the purpose of causing annoyance, injury, inconvenience, danger, obstruction, insult, injury, criminal intimidation, enmity, hatred, ill will, or needless anxiety to other people, or cause such message to be sent. So already we have this in the law constitution of Nigeria. So the hate speech bill is more or less useless anyway, as the court itself is not even obeying court ruling. So what are we now talking about? Urua argued strongly against limitations to access to social media and also rejected the hate speech bill as follows. And they said to require more than the existing laws have provided will portray the government in bad light and pitch it against the people, and any such further regulation will only take Nigeria centuries back in civilization with attendant consequences of gross and flagrant abuse, like in the colonial era during the British rule, or the immediate after, that is the military rule. A lot of these cases are high profile cases with potential to cause political tension. That's what they said. They said, like the laws on sedition, by which a lot of persons were frequently charged and convicted for what ordinarily would be fair comment by citizens of a democratic society. This will affect the peace and stability of the entire country, which the proponents of the social media regulation claim to want to prevent. This would further deepen the already entrenched distrust between the people and the government. This way, the government loses its right and benefit of feedback from the people. Well, I'm not against certain kinds of bills, but in this case, I think they say charity begins at home. Why not the government itself? Let it start from the government itself. That's my own take about this. Let them also be prosecuted, in fact, jailed and killed for committing crimes such as looting. That's what it is for now. If you're not a member of this channel, let us grow this channel together. It's easy by you simply tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell. This will allow you to be a member of this channel, and it is free, and it also alerts you whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.